Hello, I'm Will Downey. I'm Maggie's favorite brother and the victim of her torturous exercise fancies. Past couple of weeks I've been recounting a particularly harrowing adventure of ours, hiking Mount Adams in New Hampshire. From getting squeezed through the Boulder subway birth canal to scrambling up a wall of gravel and loose rocks at a 60-degree incline, it hasn't been a good day. But today, my therapist wants me to process through the final part of the climb. If you're planking, your 90 seconds, or whatever I feel like, starts now. The final leg of the journey was full of ups and downs. Literally. With the death trail behind us, we were faced with 3 separate peaks and no clear indication of which one was Mount Adams. Fortunately for us, a pair of very experienced-looking hikers were passing by. "Which one is Mount Adams?" we asked them, and they said that they had just come from Mount Adams and they pointed us towards a peak, which was separated from us by a valley. So we needed to once again descend before ascending. Perfect. What was perfect, though, is that there was a large cabin or hostel at the bottom of the valley. We stopped there to use a bathroom, to refill our water. It was cozy, it had real seats, and I was seriously contemplating just staying there. Almost all of my desire to make it to the top had evaporated on the previous trail. Now I just wanted pizza and sleep. While we were refilling our waters down in the valley, Maggie struck up a conversation with a guide staying at the cabin. This is when we discovered the truth. The experienced climbers that we had run into earlier were mistaken. Mount Adams was not in the direction that we were going, but it was in the direction we had just come from. We had descended into that valley for no reason. Now we had to hike back up just to be back where we came from. And I felt myself involuntarily inching back towards the hostile. This was the hike from hell, and it just kept getting worse. I wanted to fold before we were disemboweled by Yeti. But you know how it goes. Keep moving and all that. I felt like a dog being dragged on a leash on a walk I didn't care to go on. But at about an hour later, we were at the top of the second tallest mountain in the presidential range. Maggie was ecstatic to have another challenge checked off her list, and she was like a delighted child, looking in every direction at all the magnificent view. I dragged myself to the peak marker. I touched it, and then I nestled between 2 rocks to get a little bit of protection from the wind, and I began eating my hiking comfort food, Cheez-Its. Now that it's over, am I happy that I did it? No. That death march has scarred my memory, and it always will be. Will Maggie talk me into doing another hike like that again? Most certainly she will. Because despite the misery I experience on these hikes and despite the unending fitness optimism, Maggie's one of my favorite people to be with on the whole planet. I endure these slogs not because I'm a masochist fitness junkie, like she is, because I really enjoy spending time with her. And deep down, I know that it's good for me to keep moving. If you are planking, it has been exactly 90 seconds on the dot. You're finished. As is my tale. Thank you for listening, and keep moving.